Siamo arrivati al terzo e ultimo giorno del primo MMA Eurocamp tenuto dal nostro ospite internazionale qui in Bono Academy di Sesto San Giovanni, Milano. Dicevo, il nostro ospite internazionale, coach Greg Nelson, che andrà a mostrarci una tecnica che parte da un tentativo di single leg o comunque una proiezione frontale e finisce in una ghigliottina. Coach Greg Nelson.
Okay, so now what happens is I'm in my position, he's in his position, and he goes for his basic single leg. And now as he shoots in for a single leg, I do basically a down block. Right? So as I down block him, my whole goal is to pull all his weight onto his hands. So first thing, I pull him down. Now, notice most of the time where their arm will end up, right here. So the arm comes right across the body because he's holding himself up. So immediately, I'm going to take my front foot and put it over his arm. Now I'm right here, I fall back, immediate guillotine. Because there's no counter, because I take his counter away by stepping on it with my arm, with my leg. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that when you slam someone down, they try to put their hands on the ground and immediately take away their ability to counter the guillotine. So once again, we're right here, he shoots in, I down block, I pull my leg back, I slam him forward, all right? And a lot of times as he pushes his body up, or if this hand's forward like this one's right here, what I do is the same thing. I'm just gonna lift, I put my knee or my arm right on this, and now as I'm here, I fall back and I can go for a guillotine. Now this one is more like I'm going right for his throat, all right? I go for the throat and trap it, all right? The first one, which I like a little bit more, is when I'm here, I slam and see how this hand is down in front of me. A lot of times in wrestling, we're going to go behind this arm. This is not wrestling, this is submission wrestling. So now I take my leg, I put it right on top of his arm like this. Now he cannot lift his wrist up to counter the guillotine. And as I'm here, I grab my own wrist, and I simply fall back, and all the weight goes onto the back of his head. And really, right now, I'm not even pulling. I'm not even trying to finish the guillotine. But it's so tight, so fast, that it's almost impossible to stop. So it's a very sneaky little trick. And you can get this anytime, even if I'm in a position like this, all right? And I see his arm is on the ground, all right? So I sneak around to the front, and I put my knee right on his wrist. Grab in, boom, fall back, and hit the guillotine. And in reality, all my weight goes on the back of his head, all right? So just like this. All my weight is like on his head. So there's no way to get his head up. I'm right here, fall back, trap him, and I pull my hands up, and there's the finish. It's a very fast finish, and one that's very painful for the person that you're doing it to. So quick, painful, and easy. That's what we like. That's what we like. All right, good job.
Grazie.